Welcome to my war room section of my man cave. And we are going to be starting on a new project here today. Well, we've been working on it for the last few days, but this is my gaming season. I am in construction. We build highways, and we are shut down in this part of the country for the winter until March or April will start back up. So I gather all my nuts for the winter like the old squirrels do, so I can kick back and have at least a couple months off. But we are getting ready to finish with our one more game of Hidden Strike American Revolution. That's another game in itself. But when we get done with this game, we're going to turn this into my development table of my new war game that I got thought up in my head for a few years. And it's a great subject. It's a Civil War game. No, but there's not a game out in the market that represents this battle. I mean, or what happens here. So we're taking full advantage of that. We're going to play one more game, like I said, of this. Then I'm going to start recording my wargaming journal on the development of my war game. Now we are down here. We got a little bit of a stumbling block when it comes to hex paper. I can't find any. I'm sure if I ordered it online and take a day or so, or a few days, and I could find a big old roll out of sheet. So far, I can't find it. None of my hobby stores got it. So, and I'm sure there is somewhere. Mini Market, I think, has it, but you have to order it. Anyway, we're doing the next best thing, and it's not bad. And plus, it's a budgetary conscious. Here you go. Well, first thing we're doing is printing out our own hex paper, figuring out what size we want the hexes. Maybe 1-inch hexes, but I'm pretty sure half-inch here is what we got going on. I got a bunch of these printed out. I got to cut them out and tape them out to make a big map, make it whatever size I want. I'm really happy with this. You know, it's preliminary. We already got a lot of the details of the game. Mechanics and everything. Like I said, I've been working on this, had this in my mind for years, and once we get down to putting it on paper, the ideas just don't stop rolling out. It's just, it can keep me up for hours and hours, like I said earlier. This is almost better than playing war games, but we're getting here. We got the template on the printer. I've been to the Office Max store 2-3 times to get the right kind of ink. Yeah, hey, this is what time off is about, my gaming season. So I got 2 months to sit around and get this ready. Now, we got all kinds of notes here, ready to go. And I'll be making a journal, but I probably won't be releasing the whole thing towards when I get more to the completion of the game. Just for the simple fact I don't want nobody stealing my idea, and it's a good idea. A great game. I'm chomping at the bit to let everybody know about it, but this is it. We're getting ready. It's getting cleared off. We're gonna make this a big map. Then we gotta transpose. I'm good at drawing. That's one thing about me I am good at. And as long as I'm not drawing a portrait or something, you know, just doing maps, I think I could be pretty good at it. And I think it's gonna be a real good map. Anyway, we'll be right back. Episode 1, developing our own war game. All right. Well, I want to give you a little insight into this Hidden Strike game I'm playing here. I'm going to play my last game here, but I just want to give you an idea of what you're up against when you play this game. And nothing against it. It's a good game. It's just really hard. And I'll show you why. Main object of the game is to get forces into these little battle areas. Here's the southern colonies. The British will be pouring their blocks into here. Colonials pouring their blocks into here. Whoever can get 8 values worth of blocks wins the area first. Alright. These blocks here are worth 2. You can see my blocks here are only worth 1. Alright, so that's the beginning of it right there. I guess, you know, you gotta make it a challenge. You can't make it too easy, but man, you're talking about a challenge. So yeah, the value of all these size blocks are 2 points. These are 1. The first one you can get 8 in here. And then you'll proceed with the card draws and different mechanics that can let you take them out and put them back in. You know, that's the game part of it. But yeah, that's crazy. And here you go. You can see they're all lined up. The Loyalists are in the orange, just like it is in the War for America. Purple represent the Native Americans. but you can see what you're up against. Now here, you can see this is our little force pool, besides the ones that are local. You can get them up there. The little bitty blocks are 1 point, medium blocks are 2 points, and the big old wall ones are 3 points. You can see there's not many of them. So yeah, you're going not only against these here for the British, but they also got all of these here. And if you draw a green one, to put a green in there, you got to draw another card. So the green means double. You'll put double these in there. And notice he doesn't have any ones. They're all twos. So he's got all these 2 points. Every time he draws a card, he's put 2 in there, and you're trying to counter it with a 1. I mean, they got mechanics in there where you could maybe get a 2 or 3 spot in there, but you got to do a lot of work to get equal what he just puts in there. Every time he draws a card, you know, it goes in there, and you're trying to catch up. I think I played this game total with this session, and when I first got it, when I had COVID, maybe 7, 8 times, and I've won it maybe once. It's tough, and usually you're right out of it right away. So well, we're just gonna give it a try. It's all in the name of a gaming season. And then we're gonna clear this table for the development of my Civil War game. We'll bring you along for a journey. We'll be back.